Welcome to Burn TV. The world is in your hand. Before all start, just click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell icons. 1. Emil Brothers. In probably one of the most gruesome modern cases of cannibalism in the Philippines, three brothers butchered their own mother to death in February 2014, after which they devoured her corpse. According to authorities and witnesses, Dante, 35, Paroy, 21, and Ibrahim, 18, all Moros hailing from Ampatuan town in Maguindanao, hogtied and hacked their 56-year-old mother Musala to death and then feasted on her body as if they were wild animals. When the body was recovered, several internal organs, the innards, and the eyes were missing. The brothers claimed afterward that they only tried to purge their mother of an evil spirit that was possessing her. Their neighbors, meanwhile, have said that the brothers may have been high on drugs when they committed the killing. Others, however, invoked an old tale that the brothers came from an accursed family of ghouls. 2. Raymundo Fondy. Although little is known of Raymundo Fondy's history, it seems he was a tuba gatherer from Capiz, the folkloric haven of Aswangs, who killed his co-worker Benliro Liberato with an oar after discovering the latter sleeping in his boat on December 19, 1900. The body of Liberato was later found floating in a stream, with his intestines, eyes, ears, and nose missing. Upon his capture and subsequent trial before a U.S. military court, Fondy confessed to the killing and declared that he had eaten the missing body parts. He was hanged on December 13, 1901. 3. Eladio Ballet. Weddings are supposed to be remembered as a joyous occasion. Instead, this particular one would be remembered solely because a wedding guest became part of the menu. The macabre incident, which took place in the hinterland town of Nara, Palawan on July 17, 2004, started when the bride's father Eladio Ballet became angry after his cousin Benji Ganay accidentally touched the bride's bottom during the dance. With the help of his son Gerald, nephew Sabtuari Peak and another cousin Junny Bayat, Ballet accosted Ganay and took him to a secluded area where they hacked him to death. They then roasted his body with kerosene and coconut leaves. After sampling their creation, they then brought the victim's roasted remains back to the party and served it to the unwitting guests. They would have gotten away with the crime too if Bayat hadn't confessed to the police. He claimed that at the time of incident they were all drunk and had only been forced to kill and eat the body parts of their relative. 4. Efrain Mateos. A shocking case of cannibalism hit the sleepy town of Tabuelan, Cebu on May 23, 2011, when 29-year-old Efrain Mateos disemboweled his 6-year-old niece and ate her internal organs. Mateos, who was later arrested and charged for murder, claimed that he was innocent and stated he only did the act to prevent the child from becoming a manananggal. He denied he was a cult member or drug user. His neighbors also said that weeks prior to the incident, Mateos had accidentally angered a reputed old witch in the area who cursed him to become an ingo, or flesh-eating monster in local folklore. They added that they were shocked at the incident since they knew that Mateos doted on his niece. According to police reports, he ran amok after his niece's mother refused to let her sleep beside him. Although the mother escaped his rampage, the little girl could not. When police found the girl's body, they discovered that her internal organs had been placed on a plate and drizzled with salt. 5. Norberto Minero Jr. Of course, a list of Filipino cannibals wouldn't be complete without the most famous of them all in it. Known as Commander Bouquet to his supporters and enemies, Minero led the dreaded Christian vigilante group Alaga against Muslim and communist rebels during the 1970s and 80s. In the course of their campaigns, the group became notorious due to their penchant for mutilating the bodies of their victims and turning those body parts into amulets. Allegedly, they also ate some of the body parts. It was Minero, however, who would achieve the biggest notoriety after he was found guilty of masterminding the shooting of the Italian priest Tullio Favalli on April 11, 1985, in Tulunan, Cotabato after they suspected him to be a communist. According to witnesses, a triumphant Minero taunted the fallen priest by scattering his brain and later eating parts of it. Although he would be convicted and languish in prison for 2 decades, he finally walked out a free man in 2008. He has since lived a quiet life taking care of fighting cocks formerly owned by Manny Pacquiao.